Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is August 29th, 2025, and we are going to have some fun today. For some of you, this is the second stream of your day tuning in, and if that's you, hey everyone, big extra thank you. If this is your first stream of the day, then welcome. I hope we have a fun discussion tonight. In fact, I know we're going to have a fun discussion tonight. How are you all doing? Maybe we should kick things off with some music since the stream looks a little bit different, right? I'll wait just a moment to do that. But yes, this morning we had a really good stream. And as you can see, if you were here this morning, things look a little bit different now, don't they? With some care and some fine crafting, we've got ourselves a little bit of an improved stream setup. Some of the things that I was hoping to pull off in time for the next stream, I did. As you can see right here in this space, where normally was just a blank light blue colored wall, is now the entertainment center. And the entertainment center has a few different things that we could do, which is really exciting. I'll explain more. I'll also explain now some of the details. Up in the top, as you can see, what hasn't changed is the Nintendo $64 goal. Because that goal is something that goes back and benefits you. If Nintendo $64 is achieved in any capacity, however, any means, from super chats to people gifting donos to one another, people subscribing themselves, etc., $10 eShop card automatically goes to you. Unless if you request an Xbox card or a PlayStation card, I pick a $10 eShop card from GameStop, get a digital code, send it your way. Of course, you have to be present for that and, say that you're interested, but you'll be one of 10, 20, 30, whatever people to get it. So odds are pretty good at that point, That's what's the same. What's a little bit different is in the bottom section, because that kind of has to do with this new entertainment hub. What is the entertainment hub? Well, it's the place to go to if you have a video game music request. If you have some kind of non-copyrighted video game music request, it's only $1 to do so, and I'll play it, and that will play in the background, and that'll be your request. If there's a video game trailer that you want to watch or have people reminisce on, it's a $2 request. Any tier subscription automatically gets you a music or trailer request. Now, here's the cool thing. All of these little requests, they do go to that Nintendo $64 total. So there's a little bit of a perk. There's a little bit of extra incentive. If there's a song that you want to hear, trailer you want to watch, some content that you want to see, what other people's reactions are in the chat, mine, etc. There you go. Now there's something in green. What is that? Well, that is if the stream total hits $100. Not only do we hit that $64 mark and someone automatically gets a $10 eShop card, but we unlock non-video game music and non-video game trailers. $2 will be for non-video game music at that point. $4 for non-video game trailers. So let's say we hit that $100. Well, you want to listen to some John Williams Superman? You want some Britney Spears or Taylor Swift in here? We could listen to that. You want to watch a trailer for an upcoming movie, for instance, when Super Mario Brothers 2 comes out, or Super Mario World. We could watch that. We could play that. The reason why it's a little bit more is because it is copyrighted, in which case the stream will then go private afterwards, and that's it. Now, if you are a fan of some other popular content creators, you may recognize that this is a strategy that others have done or do, and mine's just a little bit modified. So big shout out to OJ, aka Player Essence, and Nate, aka Nintendo Prime, because that's what inspired me to do this little video game music / copyrighted music kind of thing, but with my own spin on it, because I'm going to supply some opportunity for trailers for both movies and games, right? Now, what does make the stream unique still is that Nintendo $64 goal, because for every $64 we hit, one of you gets a $10 gift card. Francois Duval 2514. Yo, Paul, how are you? Did you 100 Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion? Those Shine Spark challenges are no joke, man. Very difficult. It's been a long time, but if I'm not mistaken, back on GBA, I did 100% both, as I usually try to do in Metroid games. I know I have files on both currently on the Nintendo Switch Online app, but I haven't gotten nearly as far. But I think I did back on the GBA days, in the GBA days. Terrific games too, by the way. Are you excited for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond? If I had a guess, probably. And welcome to the channel too, by the way. Good to see you here. Small Little Man, welcome. Hi, Paul. I probably won't be able to stay for long because it's midnight where I'm at. Hey, that's okay. 8 hours ahead. Let's see. You've got to be in France or England? Something to the west of Poland is my guess. Michael Hall saying hi while in California. Oh, you're back. You made it. That means your cold's got to be better, right? Well, that's good. I hope so, because you did make it after all. Well, Small Little Man, stay as long as you can. It's all good. UK, yes. Okay, cool. I got it right. And Michael Hall, I'm glad you made it back to Cali. Oh, some of you are in the stream now that weren't earlier. But I will just continue off of where I was with the Media Hub. And then later on, as more people come, I will rewind to what all of this new stuff is. So back to the Media Hub, because that's where I was at. If there is no request for music going on, but you do want me to check something out, like, hey, can you go on X? I can. Can you just go in the general section and scroll and see some different things? Okay, like a Hollow Knight Silk Song will be $20 according to GameStop. Cool. That's from Stealth. Oh, Player Essence just said something. Bro, this voice acting can't be real for a Lost Soul aside. You know, okay. Oh, Victor Lucas. Check out his Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater review, right? Just what is going on in terms of video game news. That's mostly what I follow on X. Maybe you want to go to see the video game sales, and you're saying, hey, Paul, can you go check out Install Base Forum? Yeah, let's go look. Hey, Nintendo Life has a new article. Can you go to gonintendo.com and see what Kevin Cassidy had to say on this? Or can you go to Metacritic, OpenCritic, Game Rankings, whatever, and see how is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition doing? Yeah, I can go. So that's kind of what this media hub is right here. So it can be to request some type of video game music, video game trailer for us to watch together. Corey Boehm, awesome shirt. Yeah, thank you. That's a Super Mario. Does it say 85 at the bottom? Yeah, Super Mario made in 85. Thank you, Corey Boehm. Very cool of you. I appreciate it. Let's go give Corey some props here. I'm going to put your name up there as a top donor and in the goal status, because now we are at 2 out of Nintendo 64. But let's see who else is here. Freddie Mercury coming in from Greece. Hello. And Corey Boehm earlier said, hey, Gale Force members, how's everyone today? I like that. That sounds good. Brian C. Hey, Nintendo's All-Stars. Hi, everyone. Francois Duval. Very excited. Metroid games are amazing. Switch Force saying, General September 12th. No huge rumors on Mario 40th yet. Do you think it will be a Mario 40th Direct? I will get to that in a moment. Well, I'll get to it now. Let me see if I could work on this in the time being. You know what? Let's see what this music player is like while I type this out. It's a pretty good song, by the way. We have to take care of Corey Boehm first, though. Hopefully this song is entertaining you all. Shout outs to Joey and Abby. Two really cool good friends that surprised me with this on my birthday this year. I was like, that's a cool song. Thank you. And I'm like, you know what? It's gonna come in handy. It's gonna come in handy. And see, now we have a little bit of music. Let me know if it's too loud, not loud enough. If I should just go ahead and pause it, mute it. Oh, there we go, okay? The song is a little bit long, but it has a little bit of a pausing point right there. Let me see. Okay. Let me get back to that Francois Duval 2514 question. And Corey Boehm, thank you so much one more time for the donation. I appreciate it. $1.50 US. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up as 2. It's all good. It's gonna count as 2. But hey, that $1.50 US, you know, it's all good. Okay, yeah. I've been watching Zach from Switch Force, including multiple other content creators, and their thoughts on the September Nintendo Direct. I think September 12th sounds pretty darn good. You know, in general, September is a popular month for Nintendo Directs, so that's not too surprising that we would get one. First half of September is a little bit more likely than the second half based off of history. And if he in particular is saying Nintendo dialed 912, check it out, September 12th, You know, he was right about the Nintendo Indie World Showcase recently, so I don't doubt that he is potentially right on yet again. So we'll have to see it, but I think so. And regarding there being a Mario 40th Direct, I also believe so. You know, we don't know how it will be presented just yet, because could it end up being a grand, big 45-minute presentation, a big 45, 52-minute Nintendo Direct in which, like, the Mario 40th anniversary conversation occupies like a solid 15 minutes of it at the beginning or end? Yes. But it could also be its own thing. Like, we could end up getting a Nintendo Direct that is, a nice 40 or so minute presentation, as well as a designated Mario one. But I believe Mario is definitely going to show up next month, which is just 3 days away. Really exciting. Small Little Man, have you played Paper Mario the Origami King? If so, what did you think about the original soundtrack? I liked Origami King. That's the Nintendo Switch one that came out in 2020, right? I liked it, but I wasn't, if I'm not mistaken, I wasn't as big of a fan of the Rolodex combat in order to dish out moves. But that game was solid overall and had good music too. It looked pretty. Corey, it's less than $2 as YouTube does super chat funding based on your country for me, Canada. I saw that. That's okay. That's all good. Michael Gutmann, your audio is sounding weird. My audio? Thanks for letting me know. I wonder if it's a get closer to the microphone kind of thing, or if it started sounding weird thanks to music going on at the same time. Music's the best part of Origami King. Yeah, the music was great. If they could retool, if they could work a little bit on, re-release the game and give it like an optional gameplay mechanics mode, that'd probably be pretty cool. Michael Gutmann, you want a Silk Song physical. Yeah, no word on that just yet, but it's got to come sooner or later. Oh, Peach is here as a guest. Hi, Peach. How's it going? Do you want to say hi? You're stealing toys around the house, aren't you? She just dropped it. Because what's better than a toy? You get to lick my ears? That's going to win, Okay, Peach. Go bye-bye. I guess you could go steal the toy. She has her own toys, but she sees my kids' toys laying around the house. She's going to pick that thing up and steal it. She's unhinged. She cannot be tamed. She's just wild. Peach is being misbehaving miss behind me. Robbie Rains, hi. How's it going? Got chaos going on over here. Chaos. Good to see you again, Robbie. And thank you all for being here. Who's the top fan right now? Corey Boehm is a top fan. Naughty Peach. Yeah, Naughty Peach indeed. And that's why she came here. Sometimes she comes here because she wants me and my attention, something like that. And sometimes, no, she just is hiding because she stole someone's toy and she wants to get away. See, here we've got Thunderstash Gaming, and he's got his Dragon Drive review. You know what? Let's experiment, because this is the first time I've got the Media Hub going on. How's it sound?
Online matchmaking is fast and seamless. The real challenge is in the timing and the teamwork. Playing solo with randoms online can be hit or miss, but when your team actually plays defense and passes the ball, just like real basketball.
How did that sound? I'm curious because we're doing some different things this stream and moving forward if this works out well. Did you all hear Thunderstash Gaming decently? Was he clear? Was the audio all right? Now here's Game Explain. Could Nintendo have big plans for Mario's 40th anniversary in a direct? And see, this is what I mean about like the Media Hub. This is a pretty cool section in my opinion because let's say somebody said, hey Paul, Nintendo just dropped some cool Hawlucha evolution footage on their X page. Or the Pokemon Company just revealed a pre-order perk. Can you go check it out on X, on GoNintendo.com, or on their YouTube page? Hey, we could go look at that right away and, see it. Hey, Game Explain, at the 7-minute mark in their new video, said that they heard something is going to happen on this date. Can you play that so we could have some context watching? Sure, I'll play it. And I can pull it up and put it in here. And that's kind of cool in my opinion. But how did Thunderstash sound? Was he clear? I mean, he sounds clear, by the way. That's not what I mean. Like, he sounds clear on my end. But on your end, did it sound all right? Did you play the Sonic Racing Crossworlds test? No, I didn't. I did not yet. Have you? I gotta download that. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna have to sign up. Is it not right now available on Nintendo Switch 2? I thought I remember Sega saying it would be, but it looks like it's for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, Steam, and Epic Games. I guess I could pick either the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X version. I think it's fun, but something about Mario Kart just feels so much better than any other racing game. Yeah, Nintendo has really nailed the racing format, in particular the kart racing format, quite well. It's hard to beat them in overall mechanics, smoothness, etc. But that's not to say that others aren't fun as well. Like, I think Crash Team Racing is quite a bit of fun. Oh, is it better or not? I mean, there are some elements where it's got more bells and whistles and some cool story mode elements that is cool, but like the overall racing feeling, mechanic, fairness of battle, balance in battle, I think I give to, Mario Kart in general per generation. It really would have been something if Diddy Kong Racing continued beyond just one entry, If Diddy Kong Racing went farther and farther and had more sequels, and we were just in a different world where Rare and Nintendo never split up, and we were getting Rare games continuously on Nintendo platforms. And Diddy Kong Racing, okay, maybe they staggered it between Diddy Kong and Mario Kart, like, every 2 years, 3 years, they were apart by a couple of years. I think you would have had a really different direction, and Diddy Kong Racing would have been pretty sweet. Well, that technically there was one on DS2, right? But quite a while ago. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a remake, but still counts something. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. Other than Mario Kart, the only racing games I liked was Pole Position 1 and 2. I remember those. Small Little Man. We don't talk about Diddy Kong Racing. Yes. Yeah, I didn't pick that one up. Let's see. Who is here right now? We've got Freddie Mercury, Nintendo's All Stars, J Biggs, Tiger Rosses, Brian C., Zelda Floyd Celtics, Michael Gutmann, Michael Hall, Small Little Man, Corey Bohm, and even three more. I also like RC Pro Am. Yeah? That's a good choice too. Oh yeah. Oh, how did Thunderstash sound from earlier? What was that like? Oh, we've got this too today that went off. The whole PlayStation 6 rumor of it being a hybrid style design. Hmm. And I like this. I like that this page is here. We could go and click on it and we could read the rumor together. We could discuss it. We could watch someone's video, someone's take on it. And this morning I was looking at some specs and that kind of thing. Let's see. I'm not signed in right now. I have an account, but I don't know for sure if you need to be signed in or not. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Can you access the following? Thursday mornings. Yeah, you can. All right, so this is great. If you come to my streams on Thursday mornings, which now might be Thursday afternoons, Thursday evenings, we'll see. One of the things that I like to go over are the video game sales that just came out of Japan, because we get them every week pretty much, and we get them early Thursday morning, which is why I like to hop on at Thursday morning. But if more people prefer, that 4 p.m. spot in Pacific Standard Time, then maybe we'll just do it at Thursday nights, right? But usually I don't have a screen visible like I do right now. Now I've got it. So when I'm going over, that Mario Kart World is number 1 and it has 30,202, copies sold for the week, and Donkey Kong Bonanza is number 2, etc. You could see what I'm reading. I like to go to installbaseforum.com or I go to famitsu.com, but Chris1964 from this site compiles things together quite nicely. Let's see. And I already went over this earlier in the week, but this is what I see when I told you all how Nintendo Switch 2 did at 35,000, Nintendo Switch at half of that basically was 17,000, PlayStation 5 at 6, Xbox Series at 287. This is something that I wanted to have added to these live streams, and I think it kind of helps. Maybe I get a notification. Okay, a couple of people retweeting. By the way, yeah, we can watch this. 2017, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle launched for the Nintendo Switch in North America. Today in gaming history, August 29th, 2017, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle launched for the Nintendo Switch in North America. There you go. We watched it twice just because the first time around we didn't hear all of it. And yeah. Hey yo, Mr. Black, welcome! Good to see you back in here. Thank you for showing up. Since you're here, Mr. Black, and since you retweeted that, I saw that, Robbie Rains. I saw that you retweeted that this morning. Thank you. Since Mr. Black is here, and since the chat just went up with some more folks in, I'll explain a couple of things. Let me see. I'll answer this question real quick. Have you seen that Nintendine guy on YouTube who makes a new video every day saying how the Switch 2 is failing? No, I haven't. But we can look. Now we can look. Okay. We could, if y'all want that. Mr. Black, let me tell you about some of the cool things. And to everybody else who is tuning in now that wasn't here, geez, we've already been streaming for 30 minutes? How did time go by that fast? So we've got this media hub right here. What it is kind of whatever you want it to be. If you want to listen to some video game music, we could push play and we could listen to some video game music. This is like non-copyrighted stuff, right? It's $1 for a request for a song. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's too low, let me know. If it's a video game trailer from yesteryear, or you want to revisit that Breath of the Wild moment, or check out E3 2011's Zelda trailer, because maybe some people don't know how good it could have looked on Wii U if Nintendo went in that super realistic design. And what if Twilight Princess ends up looking that good? Like if Nintendo were to remake the game on Nintendo Switch 2 with that type of visual style, and then cranked up, think God of War Ragnarok meets Zelda. That's what this section is for. Meanwhile, any tier of a subscription of any kind equals the music trailer, music or trailer, whatever. And if the stream total hits $100, then we unlock non-video game music and non-video game trailers. So you want your John Williams Superman theme to play, you've got it. You want new trailer for the Super Mario World movie to come out and play it, you've got it. So that's the kind of stuff that's going on over here. Want me to check out someone's channel, like was just mentioned about Nintendine, talking about why Nintendo Switch 2 is failing? Nintendo Switch 2 is not failing, guarantee you that. Definitely not failing. Yeah. Check out an article on X. Check out an article in general somewhere. We've got a lot of different possibilities. Pretty cool stuff. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Want to watch the trailer? We've got it. Z-Teener, good evening. J-Biggs, common sense. Eventually you have to hit the lowest performing Switch 2 sales week. I mean, a low-selling Nintendo Switch 2 week is not really indicating, not at all indicating, that the system's not successful. It's more like it's sold out. That's the reality. Nintendo's over 8 million Nintendo Switch 2s. They've sold over 8 million already. That's definitely not failing whatsoever, And in Japan, it's still double that of Nintendo Switch, and that's more than double PlayStation 5. Come on. Nintendo Switch 2 isn't failing. Could you possibly find a store out there, a Target, a Walmart, that has 8 or 12 in stock right there? Yeah, but if you came back every day for like 3 days, they're probably sold out. But most places are selling out the day they come in stock. Mr. Black, Switch 2 succeeding for certain? Yes, it is. Huddy, yo, Paul, rumor Silksong is going to be $20. That's right. Shoutouts to Team Cherry. Major props for sticking to $20 because they've sold 15 million copies of Silksong. Was started off as a small indie game. Gosh, you probably were really happy to crack 1 million in sales. to go to 15, you've got faith in your product. You know that you've built a quality game. So sell to a good portion of those 15 million people. See the people around there getting hyped for Silksong, Hollow Knight 2. I never played the first one. Maybe go back on eShop or wherever you prefer to play and pick up the original and then pick up the sequel. And now you spent less than 60 for both. Meanwhile, Team Cherry is making new money on an old game and selling plenty of copies on this new game. $20 is pretty impressive. Good for them. That sounds pretty nice for the streams. Thank you, Mr. Black. Also, sorry, but you gotta be right back in 15 minutes. It's all good. We'll still be here in 15 minutes. Small little man. I don't agree with Nintendo's anti-consumerism recently, but they're the only company that still has consistently good exclusives, so I'm willing to pay a premium. Michael Gutmann. Gotta go. See y'all later. See you later, Michael Gutmann. Thank you for being here. And Huddy, Silksong for $20 is absolutely amazing. Heck yeah. Nintendine, whatever, whichever, seems to use risky Gumar logic. Yeah. The original Hollow Knight is arguably the best indie game of all time. It's really, really good. My favorites gotta go, I think, to Hades. Hades, Ghost Song, Ruffy and the Riverside, Hollow Knight, amongst the best. Is the Hitman game for Switch 2 a new game or port? The new Hitman game? World of Assassination, right? It is a PS5 game. It's a recent game, though. If I'm not mistaken, it's game keycard only. Yeah. But what won't be a port and what will be a new game is a new James Bond title. I'm looking forward to that. Big time. Vito Libido. Oh, that was the question. Oh, yeah, I figured. Michael Gutmann. I wish it had difficulty settings. Yeah. I don't know. The gameplay looks like it's going to be very smooth. You'll be able to upgrade certain things. Will it make it easier, or will you just have to get better? I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those things that it's going to be a get good kind of thing. But I'm pretty sure that there will also be enough that you could buy or upgrade through enough collecting of this or that to make it a little bit easier. Hades is fantastic, yes. Have you seen Ninja Gaiden and Ragebound releasing tomorrow? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi making a comeback in the same year is pretty sweet. Yeah. Ninja Gaiden came out July 31st. Shinobi, when does Shinobi come out? Very soon. Today. Ah. I was like, very soon. Wait a minute. Is it like today or next week? It's today. I played the demo of Shinobi, and I liked it quite a bit. It's great. Shame no Tenshu. I like my ninjas to actually be stealthy. Yeah, I get that, 10,000 noodles. And welcome to the stream, too, by the way. Onimusha is another one that would be nice if we got, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Give me some Onimusha, Capcom. I mean, I'll pick it up regardless, but just to have it on Nintendo Switch 2 would be neat, because then I could play it on TV and take it on the go. I will be picking up Ghost of Yote almost next month. In a couple more days, I'll be able to say next month. Should we do a little bit of an audio test? Let's see. Oh, I like my ninjas like 86. We need some video game stuff to listen to. Come on, give us some video game stuff to listen to. A lot of non-video game stuff. It's funny too because just about all that I'm subscribed to on X is video game stuff. Yet you'll get a little bit of everything. This is kind of cool. Ed Boon with a little tease, little poster for the new Mortal Kombat 2, May 15th, 2026. I can see why the edit. I like my ninjas like 87 TMNT. Yes! Did I get the new Kirby DLC? Yes, I did. I started playing it Wednesday night, like 10:14 or so. It went live. I was wondering if it would go live at 9 p.m., but it didn't. But sure enough, 10 o'clock, there it was. And whatever. Started playing it. Really cool. Looks a little bit better, or a lot better. Actually, they didn't, overhaul the graphics or anything. They just upped the resolution, which is more crisp, more clear. They got that new blue light shining throughout the levels, which looks beautiful. And what's also pretty neat is, well, for some people, it's a bigger deal. I guess it is neat, though, and that's the improved frame rate animation of background enemies. I never minded it. I never was bothered because I thought it was kind of an artistic style, even though it was Nintendo Switch having a little bit of a difficult time processing, far background characters with fluttering animations being a little bit scattery. But that's a little bit more ironed out now, you know what I mean? But overall, it is pretty cool. Definitely great if this is your entry point into Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Maybe even you find a used copy of the game for $30 on Nintendo Switch, buy it, and then spend 20 to upgrade to, this Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and then you only spend 50. That's not bad. You don't have to buy the whole shebang for 80. You could get away with spending 50. That's a pretty good way to go. Nintendo still gets their $20 for the upgrade, new visuals, improved resolution, frame rate, and content that they created. But you spent less because you got a copy used. for the base game. Jay Biggs, every time I see Gears of War Reloaded PS5, I get mad I'm not playing it on Switch 2. Yeah. Come on. It's been a little quiet. I'm not complaining necessarily because I'm loving my Nintendo Switch 2. I could pick up Donkey Kong Bonanza because I still haven't 100%ed it. It's my go-to machine lately for Street Fighter 6. I'm having a good time with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 on it. Now I've got Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. And I know that more is on the way. And I'm not impatient. But it would be nice to have this big blowout from Nintendo, courtesy a lengthy, beefy Nintendo Direct, within the next 3 weeks, which is what I expect to happen. And that would be super opportune. Microsoft show off a little more of Indiana Jones on Nintendo Switch 2. Confirm that Rare Replay is coming over. And bring to the people Gears of War Reloaded on Nintendo Switch 2. It is really weird seeing Gears of War on PlayStation. You're like, what am I seeing here? This is Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3. What year am I in, This is 2008. This is something that 17 years ago, which is a long time ago, you wouldn't have thought of. Well, PlayStation's got Killzone. They've got God of War. Xbox has Gears of War and Halo. And now here everything is going everywhere, except for Nintendo. Small little man. Frame rate in general has doubled from 30 to 60. Yeah. Nintendo Switch 2 is a really cool system in general, but dang. In a way, you kind of looked out. Like, if you were interested for the last 8 years, but a little bit too busy in life, maybe you didn't play any games, you just skipped a generation, you went to university, got married, had kids, something like that. I don't know, for whatever reason, you're interested in gaming, you saw a little bit from the side, but you just left for 8 years, and now you hopped in, and you pick up a Nintendo Switch 2. What a good time for you, you know what I mean? Here you get to play one of the best games of all time, my favorite game ever, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you've got this 4K 60 frame rate experience with higher level visual fidelity. And Tears of the Kingdom, ditto. You've got access to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, because let's say you also skipped out on Wii U, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Ideal way to play Kirby. An improved, patch for Super Mario Odyssey. You could get into the Hyrule Warriors games and experience them a little bit better before Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot of good stuff. And of course, if you already had a Nintendo Switch, you're still eating well on NS2. Tsukino Ame, hi. Welcome to the stream. Robbie, what's your most played game ever? How many hours? My most played game ever is Splatoon 3 with 1,430 hours. Wow. That's a lot. Documented, as in the game has a counter and it's not me writing it down along the way. It's not me theorizing based off of the past. How much could it be, etc. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild got something like 465 hours of my time. So I could say that's the most amount of hours I've played on a single game in terms of it being like documented fact. But I think of like Street Fighter 2 and how much I played it when I first got it for the Super NES back in 1992, and how many hours it got all summer long, day after day, week after week, month after month, for multiple years, with how many people I played it with, how many neighborhood friends, school friends, folks that I play from all over, including other people's houses, arcades being thrown in there, different versions eventually, in collections and stuff like that. Even when other versions came out, like Street Fighter Alpha 2, which is, not a part of the 2 era, it's a whole different game. Street Fighter 2, GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, Super Mario 64. I don't know. Documented though, Breath of the Wild. Mr. Black, welcome back from outer space. Ooh, that's exciting, Mr. Black. I'm glad that you went to outer space. I hope you had a good visit. Hope you had a good trip. Hope you enjoyed some nice moon bouncing physics. Did you go to the darker side of the moon, Mr. Black? Super Mario Odyssey style? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Or did you go deeper into space like in Split Fiction? Because that's also pretty exciting. 10,000 Noodles. Final Fantasy Tactics. Well over 1,000 hours by now. That's what I'm talking about. Are you going to pick up FF Tactics on Nintendo Switch? Small little man. I went to a retro game museum last month and they had a Street Fighter 2 arcade machine, which was awesome. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I definitely have several hundred into FF Tactics on the original PS. Okay, talking to 10,000 Noodles. It was a ride. You definitely are. I definitely am. Cool. That's good. I'm caught up to chat. I think so. Yeah. Cool. That's good. Let's see. What does it say at the moment? This thing changes all the time. It's very interesting. We've got 15 people, and then it's got this ranking that's continuously flipping around. Corey Boehm is number 1, Small Little Man number 2, Huddy 40 number 3. Yeah, I watch it, and sometimes suddenly this one will switch out and this one will switch in, and it's like, oh, that's cool. I guess it's based off of a number of things. If you super chat, if you donate, if you just type a lot, if you get liked by other folks and their comments. Although you can't like each other's comments, can you? You could heart, right? Yeah. Francois Duval, 2514. Mario Sunshine is low-key the hardest 3D Mario, and I love it. A masterpiece to 100%. Unlike Super Mario 64, I don't... Because that one I definitely got every star. I don't know if I got every shine in my original Nintendo GameCube run of Super Mario Sunshine. You know what? Probably. I played it a lot back in like summer of 2002 into early 03. So there's a good chance I did. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, it's a great game. I feel like I already said this, but it's almost $700. What is? Oh, your Switch 2 backlog wish list, Mr. Black? Dang. Well, you better win a $10 eShop card tonight to help out with that $700 wish list. Need to post some more to get back on top, yeah. How much to the eShop gift card? $62. Yeah, Corey Boehm, he's the one and only right now. Well, technically, and Corey Boehm did say that realistically, that Canadian $2 is more like $1.50 US, but I'm counting it as $2 and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's two. But yeah, there are $64 left to reach that goal. Y'all are crazy 100% in games. I try to get as close as I can, but never 100%. Yeah, not everything do I. In simpler times, collecting everything like in Super Mario World was possible. Super Mario 64 was possible. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island was possible. Donkey Kong Country. As either time advanced, thus having more responsibilities, getting older, or gaming getting bigger and there being like a grip of things to collect and do and unlock via achievements or trophies and stuff. Yeah, so too with it went down like the guarantee of me 100%ing everything and stuff. But that's okay. 64-ish USD then. 62 technically. Yeah. I can't select exact amounts on the phone. I mean, I don't know what you can select on the phone. I don't know if it goes up in increments like 20, 40, 50 or something like that. I mean, not that you have any obligation to, but if the difference is like 50 or 100, 50 is definitely far more attainable, and then that really puts it quite close at 52. Then it's, can a couple people hit that 12? Of course, if it hits 100, then what's unlocked is, any kind of music, any kind of trailer. But, yeah. I just picked 64 because of me being a Nintendo 64 fan, and that's kind of fun, The last game I did everything on was Super Mario World. J Biggs, yeah. I'm not doing some stupid thing like 1,000 Koroks, 10,000 noodles. For Breath of the Wild, for me, 100%ing it was getting all of the sword, shield, bow and arrow upgrades, and how many Koroks to maximize all of those things. Getting every main suit, in which you couldn't even get every suit period with DLC because you ran out of space. So it's actually this unfortunate thing where you cannot own every suit in that game in your inventory at once, including the DLC. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Like, really? But every quest done, every shrine gotten, that to me is 100%ing. Is it technically 100%ing when you only have like 512 Koroks out of 900? Well, no, I guess not. But that was my 100%. Like, I feel like I 100% of the game. Every territory unlocked. Yeah, John Wick. Now that I'm in university, it's tough trying not to play video games for a long time. Yeah. Mr. Black, after 50, it jumps to 100. That's a lot. I mean, I guess there's like 50 and 10, or 50 and 10 and 5. That might be a little bit tedious, but that's a way. A 50, a 10, a 5. That's 65. Close. Mr. Black, if you click on the number, you can edit it. That's interesting. Small little man. Yep, you've done it before. Interesting, too. Brian C., welcome. How you doing this evening? John Wick, you're doing okay. Just trying to adjust being back at school. Already have a lot of study to do. A lot of homework. Oh, man. Homework time. Yeah. Studying and homework, that's a thing. I'd rather be on the professor's side than the student studying side. Do you think we will get games added to Switch 2 Online? Like the NSO? Z-Teener? Yeah. we'll definitely get stuff. I mean, Nintendo is definitely random, somewhat sporadic, even when releasing these, Nintendo Switch online games. We don't know if it's going to be NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, N64, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, once a month, once every 6 weeks, completely random, once every 2 months. Like, there's no rhyme or reason when they do it, but they do it often enough that I feel like the service is totally worth being in, my opinion. Brandon White, good evening. Good to see you here. Small little man, you're going to head off for now. It's 1 a.m. where you're at. Yeah, have a good night. Getting some good sleep. Hi, all. Hi, Pokemon Fan 34. Oh, chat's popping more and more. Brandon White, did I pick up the Kirby DLC? Did I read that one? I don't know if I did, but yes, I did. Yeah, I'm liking it quite a bit so far. Your beard is getting long. Yes, it is. It's getting there. It's a couple of weeks now. John Wick, any idea when you think the next mainline 3D Mario will release? So I have a little bit of wishful thinking in that I hope this year still Nintendo can, within the next 2.5 weeks or so, have a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct, and in it have Super Mario. Holy cow! What? Well, I tried to do it exactly, but here's a pink LOL. Big support from Mr. Black. Dang, thank you, Mr. Black. That's okay. Now that took me by surprise. That is amazing. That's the biggest super chat ever, by the way. Oh, man. Dang, Mr. Black. Any color preference? Thank you so much. That is a awfully generous donation, and it really helps the stream out big time. It means a lot, and it brings us all of a sudden really close to that $64 goal. Thank you so much, man. Wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, thank you, definitely. But geez, Mr. Black. I'm speechless. Man, thank you so much. That super chat does so much because I really enjoy these shorts, these live streams, these videos, the game sales, the data, the discussions that we have. And it's just so fun having a really cool community to talk to daily and to see so many of you being so cool to one another in the chat, having great conversations and stuff like that. I love it. To me, it's everything, kindness and coolness like that. It's awesome. It's the best. And then in addition to something just great enough as is in getting to have an awesome group of people talk amongst each other, in addition to that, like having this kind of financial support is just huge. So it's really special. Thank you, Mr. Black. I gotta get back to some questions. Oh, what was the last one that I was on? I was on something. I'm like, I don't even know what I was talking about. Now I'm like, Mario. Okay, Mario. Hold on. Wow, I can't even. I can't even. Hold on. Whoa. Whew. It's getting hot in here. I can't even finish my topic on Mario and what I think, because now we've got John Wick with $20. John Wick. I just barely finished thanking Mr. Black, and here you are with a $20 super chat. John Wick, dang, here you go. Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. We gotta, we gotta do something. Okay, hold on. First of all, I read that comic that Mr. Black's favorite color is blue, so we're gonna go blue in here. Okay. Huh. Wow. Man, you guys are too much. This is really cool. Thanks a lot. It, you know, this is for the. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is really. I look at this and I'm like, this is for the shorts. This is for the. For just cool support, for being awesome, for the community. I mean, is this for any one particular thing? This is excellent of you guys. You know, it's huge support for the people. That's awesome. I can't even get to all this stuff. I can't. I'm gonna have. I'm behind in the chat now. John Wick, what's your favorite color? I gotta get you in here too. Oh my gosh. I could go with. Wait a minute. Does that mean we also? I think we did. I think we did it, didn't we? I think we hit it. Someone's gonna get an eShop card tonight, aren't they? Oh, we get an eShop card tonight. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna get an eShop card. Thanks to Corey Boehm, Mr. Black, and John Wick. John Wick for now. Unless if I see otherwise, I'm making you green. And now that's $50, $70, $72. We did it. Oh, okay. Someone's getting an eShop card. That's exciting. I like to give back. Let's see. We gotta get this in here. We'll make this red. We'll signify that it's $72. The goal was set. The goal was reached. Someone's gonna come out of this with a $10 eShop card. Whew! Man, thank you. Okay, I got a Green Ranger respect. Yeah! Tommy Oliver, the GOAT. Brandon White. Okay. Okay. Man. I'm sweating. I've got this is so much. This is excitement right here. This is pure excitement. Hey, thank you guys so much. Corey, Mr. Black, John Wick. You unlocked a $10 eShop card for one lucky person in the chat. It might go back to you, but it might go to someone else. And that's a part of this community. And that's what's a little bit different, is that every stream, someone will get an eShop card, as long as it hits Nintendo $64. That's pretty dope. Okay. Do I get the eShop card now, or do I... You know what? I don't want to like delay and make you all wait longer, but let me get to some of the answers, or if there are any questions to answer, because y'all drop these things back to back, and I'm so shocked by it and excited by it. You know. Hold on, let's see. John Wick with the comment that I could think of. Can't wait for the Mario movie. Hopefully we'll get a teaser either in October, which was like the first Mario movie, which was released in April. Yeah, April would be cool. During the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary would be so cool if they start off with Miyamoto and Melandandri out, and then they bring out Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, and we have a couple of guests joining them as Wario and Waluigi, Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey, you know, something wild like that, and Charlie Day is there, I mean, Seth Rogen. I mean, this is a big cast at this point. And, you know, enjoy the first trailer. Like, that would be nuts. Or if it's a poster, at least, or a little 15-second tease. I'll take anything. If they have that in a couple of weeks, a first look at the Mario movie, I'll blow up with excitement. If it comes in October, I'm fine with that. If it comes in December, which is getting a little bit close, but like at New York Comic Con, that'll still be pretty sweet. But I'm so excited for the movie too, John Wick. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Dang. And you know, Charles Martinet's birthday is September 17th, so it would be quite fitting and quite nice of them to say, and coming back in his role as Giuseppe and Mario and Luigi's father, Charles Martinet will be in here. And happy birthday, Charles, by the way. Okay, let's see where we at. Where is Peach? Peach was here earlier, Pokemon Fan 34. If you rewind the stream, I don't know how long ago now, maybe like 25 minutes ago, Peach was here. She gave me the licking treatment. Let's see. We got some highs back and forth. Kong Donk with a woo $50. Heck yeah, that was a big 50, Mr. Black. Once again, man, I got your blue. Generous. John Wick, you seem to like the green. Good. Richie Jar, generous people tonight. Yeah, awesome people tonight. I mean, you being here, you watching the daily shorts, you clicking that like button, you being subscribed to the channel, that's all good. But something extra like this, it's a real treat, and you know, I appreciate it just that much more. It's really nice of y'all. Best community ever. Heck yeah. You got the eShop card. I want someone else to get it, Mr. Black. Okay. Ooh, banana. Yes. Harry giving away free Nintendo eShop codes right now. Anthony Allen. Yeah, actually, it's about to happen. Bill Hader as Waluigi would be perfect. That could be cool. We reached the $64 goal, so yes, I'm doing it. Anthony Allen, okay. I'm actually new on this channel, but I think I saw this channel before when I was streaming around YouTube. Cool. And Mr. Black, you love the content and the community. Way to go. Super cool. About the giveaway stuff, though, like, hey, however you found the channel is cool. I know that, like, if you only advertise or attract folks with a giveaway, it may only attract somebody for the giveaway, and that's the only reason why they signed up, and that's understandable, but you kind of hope that, well, maybe somebody likes the vibe of the community in general, maybe comes for some video game news and some conversation, enjoys the daily shorts or the countdown series, they find it later on, or maybe looking for a new countdown series, and like, yeah, they stick around and they have fun talking amongst everybody and just find like a kind of a cool, chill place. And then also, yeah, the $10 gift card, like, that's attractive, that's pretty cool, there's no denying that. You gonna be on the podcast tonight? Yes, in like 20 something minutes. Okay, let me get the eShop card, because I'm not stalling or anything. I just got, you know, pleasantly surprised by Mr. Black and John Wick back to back, and of course Corey Boehm starting the stream off. Okay, $10 eShop card it is. John Wick, sorry folks, I gotta get back to doing homework. Ugh. Oh well. Have a lovely day or night for everyone. Stay safe and take care. See you next time. See you next time, John Wick. I hope you're okay with going now, because that means you're not here for the roll of the $1 or $10 eShop card, which you contributed towards. So what do we enter? What do you enter? I'll tell you in just a moment. You will enter the number 1. And then that will give you the eligibility to be considered as the, it looks like right now, 16 people. So the 1 in 16 people to possibly get a gift card. I do have to give it to you somehow, though. So hopefully you have X, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, something like that, you know, that I could give it to you. What's the safe word to enter the giveaway? Or type it out. I can't type it out, Pokemon fan, because then the temptation could be too real that somebody who didn't win it ends up typing it out. You know what I mean? It's possible. But I do have it right here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you could type the number 1 right now, just like this. I'm not going to type it out because I don't want myself to be entered in. Maybe I should. No, I just messed up. Me, the host, enter in for my own giveaway and end up potentially winning it. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to type the 1. Just put the number 1 in the chat if you would like to be entered. I'll read some comments while you're all doing it. There's 18 people right now, so if everybody is interested, hey, there's a 1 in 18 chance. That's better than the lotto. The lotto's like a 1 in 500 million chance or something like that. And who would want to win like $500 million? Let's be honest. You would rather win a $10 eShop card from PGN Live because you know the community behind it. You know that it was given by cool people who made it possible, like Corey, Mr. Black, and John Wick, you know? Okay, $500 million would be cool, though, but, you know, this is special right here. Okay, so John Wick, you're okay with someone else getting it. It looks like Mr. Black, you're also taking yourself out because you won it once, so you would like somebody else to have that opportunity. John Wick, good luck with your homework. I'll see you next time. 10,000 noodles, not going to lie, you'd rather have the $500 million. You know what? You know what? Would you rather have $5 million or a pug? Like Peach. I mean, I don't know. Peach? Sorry, you got to go. I'd rather have a $500 million than you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Peach, you win. You win. I say that because she's here. But if she wasn't here, maybe I would say something different. Bye, Peach. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Robbie Rain's a pug. Yeah, that's Peach the pug. She's a good girl. And we've got Mario. He's sleeping right over here in front of behind the monitor. He just likes chilling. You can't see him right now, but he's a good boy. Okay, let's see. How many people have entered? I'll give another moment, I guess. Tsukino Ame, Peach is so sweet, I love her. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's really fun. Makes me constantly wash my face, though, because, I mean, I guess dogs' mouths are supposedly cleaner than human mouths. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but we're going to go with that just for the sake of mental security, knowing that, like, she was looking at me all over, so I just wash my face pretty often throughout the day. Anthony Allen, I'll have both money and a pug or a different dog or 2 dogs. You know what? You might as well go get the pugs or the other dogs, the cats, the $10 eShop card from this community, and $500 million. Why not get it all? All right. Everybody who is interested in the $10 eShop giveaway, y'all hit that number 1. Y'all hit that number 1. By the way, I think John Wick left, but if Mr. Black is still here, and if you want a song request, you could have it. Corey Boehm, if you want a song request, you can have it. Or, if you don't, remind me, and in a future stream, that will carry over. Because I really appreciate these generations. I thought about how that could possibly be true one day after my dog ate my cat's poop. Ugh, 10,000 noodles. That's true. That's nasty. I tell Peach, you're nasty. I see what you do. She goes to Mario's litter box, and she'll sometimes take out poop. And I'm like, why? Why? And it's got like crusty sand on it and stuff. When I see that, there's no way I let her lick my ears after that happens. I'm like, nope. Now maybe she does it more often than I know. So here I am like letting her lick my ears now. For all I know, she did that a couple minutes ago, and there I am like, oh, dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans. Yeah, BS if she's eaten poop right before. Ugh. Even my dad was saying like, yeah, back in the day, it's weird. Every dog I've had, whenever we've had a dog and a cat, that dog just goes for the cat poop. Okay, enough of that. I mean, that's funny. We could talk about dogs and cats and poop all day long on this stream. I mean, this stream could go weird places, you know. I don't mind. But I want somebody in chat to walk away with a $10 eShop card. So, everyone did it? Okay, Anthony Allen, I think you were the last one to type it in there, so that's cool. Otherwise, let me see how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, okay, Anthony Allen, you typed in 1 twice. It only counts as 1 entry, but that's okay that you put twice. That's fine. Okay. So, that's 1. I'm not biased, but I gotta say, it is pretty cool when somebody wins for the first time. Something like, I'm extra happy for them because some people are just a little bit luckier for some reason. And some folks never win, you know? Like when Mr. Black won, I was like, dang, good for you. You got that $20 eShop card. You got Ruffian the Riverside. That's awesome. Okay, I'm rolling it. I think that's the last chance. Yeah, 1 in 8 chance. That's pretty freaking sweet. That's pretty good. This is better than a lotto. That's right. Okay. We're doing it. Okay, and let's go. Out of the 12 watching, 14 watching now, should we give the 2 new people that came in a chance? I could stop it, otherwise it's randomizing. I guess we'll keep it for there. We'll keep it for there. And congratulations, Robbie Reigns won for winning the $10 Nintendo Switch / Nintendo Switch 2 eShop. You are the winner of the stream. Make sure, Robbie Reigns won, you say thank you to Corey Boehm, Mr. Black, and John Wick, as they all contributed towards you getting the $10 eShop card. Pretty sweet stuff. Let's go. That's exciting. Now, some people I don't see on X, I only see here. Like Pokemon Fan 34, I only see you here, not on X. I know if you won, we could connect through Discord. But Robbie Reigns won, I do see you on X. So I know... Oh, I almost... that would have been a mistake. I almost went here, messaged you here, the code, in which, not that I think anybody would do it necessarily, but if I messaged you here, somebody could potentially type in the code as I type it to you. So I'm gonna get, whoops, I'm gonna get you off screen right here. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yes, I know you're on X because you retweeted the whatchamacallit. This morning's Super Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Let's see. Is it the same name? Is it still Robbie Reigns? I just saw your name today. Oh, Robbie Reigns won. Yes, yes, yes. Anthony Allen, do we have to join a Discord or Twitter/X to get codes? I mean, you don't have to. Like, if you have a, I mean, a Twitter/X makes it a little bit easier to give something out because I can't just give it out on YouTube. There used to be a YouTube like way to message people. But if you have like an Instagram or a Facebook or just any type of Discord, like if you just have a Discord name, that could be a way to do it. Okay, Robbie. The donators are also generous, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Black, no. Oops, just a near miss, yeah. Um, Robbie Range is so generous giving back. Oh, you know what? Like, does it cut into the profit? Yeah. In reality, YouTube takes 30% of whatever the donations are today. So if you got 90, you would already be at 60 after YouTube. And then if you're giving a $10 out, you're at the 50. So from 90 goes to 50. That's the reality. Now that 10 is up to me, but I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of neat. What if in every stream you went to, somebody would get something? That's a good feeling. If you could do a little bit to help out more, that's a cool little thing in life. Everyone deserves that little win once in a while, in my opinion. Okay, Robbie Reigns, this is you. I'm typing in your code. I'm not sure if it's, yeah, there's zeros. I know Nintendo does that instead. Okay, I'm gonna read it out loud. Just kidding. Let's see. Boom. Okay, there you go. Robbie Reigns, confirm for me that I typed that incorrect. You should be able to. You'll probably be able to enter that like right away as long as I typed it in correct. And if I did it by somehow, I'm not messing with you or nothing like that. It might have been an accidental type, because I'm looking down at the phone screen, but I think I did it correctly. I've done these enough times, redeeming codes myself, getting them for my kids, etc. Let's see. If I can get it without having social media, anyone can. Yeah, Mr. Black, I remember. We jumped through hoops and ladders, but we did it. And you got that Ruffy in the Riverside. Yeah, that Discord worked out just fine. Your synapses were definitely firing when you got Ruffy. Yeah. That was cool. That was the birthday stream. That was the first. That was pretty neat. Your 10,000 noodles. He blew all of his luck, and now he has the worst chance of winning the lottery. Maybe the luck will continue. Maybe it'll be the opposite. 10,000 noodles. Yeah, the 30% of business on both ends. I mean, you know what? I'm not complaining. Like, this is YouTube's platform, and I get the opportunity to be on it and have a live audience, and they run all this stuff, and like, hey, that's pretty cool. It's all good. Pokemon Fan 34, you will probably win one day. Hey, odds are really freaking good. Like, on this channel, I don't have 200 people watching live. I got like 20 people watching live, so you got a 1 in 20 chance. And even today, there were like 14 people at the moment, and only 8 of them entered. So, yeah, like a 1 in 8 chance. those are pretty good odds at eventually getting it, if I had to guess. It's almost a matter of time. It's more likely a matter of time than if ever, probably. Mr. Black, you're going to donate $500 on the Paul channel. Boo Mini, you're going to PAX West tomorrow. You're hoping to meet Nintendo Prime? I think you will. That's going to be cool. Like I said, Boo Mini, take some pictures, have some fun, have a good time together. You should be meeting everyone, right? Get a big, cool group photo, you know, of all of you. It's going to be neat. N64 Josh, Thunderstash Gaming, Pavlam, Gamebird Classic, Corey Bohm. No, not Corey Bohm. Sorry. Corey Bohm. No. Nintendo Prime. I think yeah. Plenty of people. Plenty of people. Tsukino Ame. Responding to Pokemon Fan 34. Hope you have lots of fun at PAX. Yeah. Yeah, Boo Mini, definitely share your impressions on the show. Eric Moore, thank you. I meant to say Eric Moore earlier. I know in this morning's live stream I did. Robbie Rains, I'm getting a message from you. Okay. Well, I am going to continue being live. However, I'm going to switch on over in just a minute or two to the Nintopics podcast. So if you're already here on my channel, you could hang out here if you'd like. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All good. Robbie Rains, you're confirming. Yes, it did work out. Thank you so much again. You're very welcome. I'm happy it worked out. Thank you, Mr. Black. Thank you, John Wick. Thank you, Corey Bohm. We had a very nice $72 tonight. It was terrific. And what a fun chat. What a fun community. We didn't even fully explore the whole YouTube angle, the new media hub. By the way, what do you all think? Maybe I should put a poll up real quick. This is this is the most important poll you will ever answer in life. How do you like the new stream setup? Sweet or mega sweet? Peach better be there. She might. For sure, more to come. Foreshadow? I mean, there's more to come. This is a nice setup because unless if it's too small to read or something like that, now you have a little bit of brand identity. Now you've got the logo here. Now you've got a little bit of an indicator of hey, what does this stream do different than most streams out there? Oh, every $64 that the stream makes, somebody gets a $10 eShop card? That's kind of cool. Okay, you've got the goal status over here. You got top donors, so, my little thanks back for contributing. You have your name highlighted throughout the night. That's kind of fun. And in the bottom corner, you've got this little thing that says, hey, there are video requests, there are song requests. We're ending the stream in a couple of minutes, so I don't think we're going to hit $100 in the next couple of minutes, but, when we hit $100, then, okay, we unlock any kind of copyrighted music request, any kind of movie trailer request that's copyrighted. That just means that later on the stream will go private to avoid copyright issues. So it's just kind of like a chill, fun little thing for us, and then that's it. And then that's also okay. Today, though, we played some Gale Network music, and that was cool. That's not copyrighted. We did some scrolling and stuff like that. Yes, tonight we hit $72. That's very good. Whenever we hit 100 total, though, that's the new. I mean, that's a brand new thing today. Is now the stream unlocks any kind of music, any kind of video. Otherwise, like this stream later on, will be available for folks to watch publicly. And that's cool. Some people might want to watch a stream later on, although there is kind of more excitement, I feel, when you're watching it live, right? But both options are good. I like the idea of streams being available live for folks at all times, but having a stream be private just for the community that was here in the moment is also kind of cool, because if something extra neat happens, well, that kind of was the incentive of being here live, Robbie Reigns won. My bad. I meant to vote Mega Sweet. Pokemon Fan 34 with more Peach. More Peach. 72 was the amount total today. Yeah. And, not, I'm going to say probably not going to happen, but we don't end this stream at $64 equaling one super chat. For every $64 equaling one $10 eShop card, every $64 equals a gift shop card. So what's after 64? 128. So if we hit 128, then yeah, somebody else gets a $10 eShop card. So that's pretty cool. Joycey J, yes, I'm coming. I'll be there. We're on a high right now on this stream. We've got such a good, fun community talking. There are 27 people now. What's going on here? 31 people now. We're supposed to be winding down, and instead we're ramping up hype. This is good, though, because after you all finish watching here, you could join me and Joycey J, who's in the chat, and Mike Odyssey on the Nintopics podcast. Usually it's aimed at a start time of 5:30 Pacific time. More often than not, it doesn't start till like 5:45 or something like that. We'll see what time it starts tonight. I'm going to put here, let's see, we're at 72 of 128. So that means we're pretty close. Well, not pretty close. We're further away than we are there, 56. We're at $56 away. Yeah. That's not bad, though. We're $56 away from that next person getting. I think we'll do that. I think since we had such a cool stream today, we are at 56 away from another dono, from another eShop card. That looks a little cluttered there. There we go. We're just going to put it right there. Boo Mini. If Paul Gale doesn't show up to Mike Odyssey's podcast tonight, as Ed claims he's out sick, we have evidence right here. Yeah. Had a thought, but I can't get the exact amount, which sucks. Evidence that he's well. I'm well. Okay. All right. We're going to do this. If I'll call it 6 minutes, because the Nintopics podcast usually starts like at 5:45 or something like that. So we'll do this. If in the next 6 minutes somehow there's another $56 donated towards the stream, one other person tonight will get a $10 eShop card. You've got a 1 in 17 chance. We already gave away one tonight. Robbie Rain's one was already the lucky recipient. Thanks to the generosity of Corey, Mr. Black, and John Wick, we're at 72 of 128. Because remember, we don't stop at 64. We then go to 128. That's another 64. If that gets hit, someone else gets an eShop card. So I'll wait a couple of minutes. Maybe someone will get it. Otherwise, this will be the end of the stream. And then I'm going to hop over on the podcast. And you are all welcome to watch. And I don't know if N64 Josh is going to be there tonight because he is in PAX West, which is north of me a little bit. That way. In Washington with a whole bunch of other cool folks. But, yeah, it'll be at least the three of us. Cool. Well, you're all awesome, and you are all already at a fun place, having a good Friday night. Let the good times roll. How do you like the new stream setup? It went 58% sweet, 42% mega sweet, and I know some of you meant to put mega sweet, and that's okay. We're going to end the poll. Hey, that's a good poll. We ran it for 9 minutes. This morning's poll was a Mario Zelda movie versus a Mario movie versus Zelda movie face-off. I saw a flash of red, says Pokemon Fan 34. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not sure. Movie versus Mario. Does it say 85 at the bottom? Yeah, Super Mario. I saw a flash of red, says Pokemon Fan 34. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not sure. We're still good though, right? We're still good though, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what that red thing was. Okay. Pokemon Fan 34, great stream. Thank you. Kong Donk. Yeah. I don't know what this red thing was. I'm not sure. Robbie Rains, you're welcome. I'm glad. Brian C., you're welcome. I'm glad you were entertained. Paul Gale, what's the story with the plaster? With the plaster. I don't know. With the plaster? The beard? I am playing Super Mario Party Jamboree. I got it today at Walmart. Tsukino Ame, that's cool. I was looking at Mike's stream earlier. He's not live yet. I thought he would be by now. He should be soon. Live. Scheduled. Still scheduled. Okay. Well, I did say we would end in a few minutes. I suppose a few minutes has started. Hey, Mike Odyssey's in the chat. Good to see you, Mike. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope you had a good time. We're waiting on you, Joyce J. Okay. You never know. You never know. More often than not, what happens? 5:30. We start at 5:45. So I'm streaming until 5:44. 5:45 was the 6-minute cutoff mark. There we go, and that's 5:45. All right. See you all next time, or continue watching, because now we're about to do the Nintopics podcast and continue some more cool video game talk. But regardless, appreciate you all being here. Take care. Have a good rest of your evening, whether you're watching us or hopping on the podcast watching us, or taking a break, playing some games, whatever. Have a nice weekend. Some of you might have a long weekend, which is pretty sweet. That's cool. Enjoying it. All right. Oh. Now I've got Mike's podcast open right here. I see Boo Mini saying, so I think Paul Gale Network is out sick today. That's funny. Boo Mini, if you're still here, that's funny. That's a good one. All right. See you all later. Thanks again for